My name is Tamara Robitille from UNE, and I would first like to thank Chairperson X for inviting me to speak. Thanks is also extended to the Landlords Association for allowing me to speak today. To start, I would ask you, the audience, to close your eyes just for a moment and picture the following. Imagine your home, specifically your childhood home. Picture the warmth and safety of it, and perhaps even how you can smell your mother's cooking. Think about your current home and the painstakingly proud labor you've put into your little corner of the world. Now picture your life if you had no home. What would your life been like as a child? Consistently cold and famished? What about as a mother, father, or person with a disability just looking for one chance to get ahead? Open your eyes if you would. You're back, you still have your home, and now you have the opportunity to ensure no child or adult has a life as cold and cruel as the one you may have imagined. This opportunity is Section 8 housing through the Department of Housing and Urban Development. According to the HUD website, the Section 8 housing works as such. Should you choose to comply with non-discriminatory practices, price your unit at fair market value, undergo a screening of your property, and partner with your local public housing agency, your tenants will be given housing vouchers to spend on your unit and will pay 30% of their income, as well as first and last month's rent and a security deposit. Your tenant is guaranteed to live within your unit for at least a year, and should a shutdown occur, there is a precedent for refunded expenditures spent during said shutdown. However, these are not the only benefits of choosing to be a Section 8 landlord. I would argue that in choosing to become one, you'll be partially responsible for stimulating your local economy. In order to ensure that tenants have the ability to save more money, most public housing agencies only ask they pay 30% of their income. Essentially, this allows the tenant to save money for emergencies, schooling, healthcare costs, or even to move to an area with better jobs after their 1 year is up. While they are in the area, they will spend money in the area's businesses, and you, the landlords, have the opportunity to spend the money you receive on improving your housing units, on local businesses, or on your own personal desires. This is part of the governmental expansionary fiscal policy, according to Stan Muller, 2015, and is meant to stabilize and optimize the economy. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, I would ask you to consider the social impact of becoming a Section 8 housing landlord. In America alone, 554,000 people are homeless on any given night, with 193,000 of them living directly on the streets with no access to shelter of any kind, as reported by Kinsley Benedict in his report estimating the number of homeless in America, 2018. Those individuals are youths, veterans, and families who've had their needs ignored. If those needs are ignored, specifically if the children's need for a home is ignored, it has led to higher likelihood of emotional distress and disturbance, health problems including poor nutrition leading to, and I quote, increased rates of stunted growth and anemia, according to Hart-Shigo's 1999 report, Homelessness and Its Effects on Children. No human, no matter their age, race, gender, health status, or orientation, deserves to be thrust out into the world with no kind hand to turn to. Think then of all the good you, as landlords, offering affordable housing can do, and deciding to become Section 8 housing landlords who will stimulate the economy, prevent homelessness-related health issues, help multiple segments of the in-need population, all while receiving consistent funds from the government, and your tenants are pre-screened for you. I ask you to think of this as an investment not only to better your economic mobility, but to help families and individuals by recognizing their inherent human dignity. I would like to close with a quote from Charles Dickens' 1853 work, Bleak House, in which a young homeless boy named Joe has been told to move on. I've always been a moving and a moving on, ever since I was born. Where do I move on to? Chapter 18. Let these people move into your community and facilitate a place for them to stay. Do so, and I guarantee you will be a positive force for change. Thank you once again for having me. I am Tamara Robitille.